someone is ready for lunch, and we're going to go see if we can find something to eat at the food trucks down by Moana and Kalakaua. Aloha. And Lucy and I will like to thank you for joining us today on our food truck adventures. We actually went down to the food trucks down by Kapahulu, and they were not open. Actually, the one that we were wanting to visit was not open. We wanted to check out that Wagyu Korean food truck, and it was not open today until 4 o'clock. What horrible hours. What bad hours. Aloha, Christian and Sandy. Good to see you. Cheryl, always. LC and Leanne. Tatana, I believe that's how you say it. Tapwana, like Tijuana. And Marie and Diane K. And Linda, good to see you. Always good to see you guys. Boy, this morning was not without frustration. Just so you guys know, this is one of the, obviously as the sign says, the Island Country Markets. This is the sister location to the one that took over the Wailana diner over there by Hilton Hawaiian Village. This is a full service. This is like the ABC stores that are full service that have the deli counter in there. I don't know if they have the full kitchen. I don't think they do. For some reason, we've been in there before. I know they have coffee and all that, but I don't think they have the full service kitchen. But I'll find that out. I'll find that out because that's important. Aloha, John. You've got your mug under lock and key. Something that valuable needs to have its own lockbox for sure. Watching on YouTube and Facebook. You guys are the best. Absolute best. I appreciate you doing that. We are on Facebook and YouTube. So if you are on Facebook and if you haven't done so yet, make sure you're subscribed. Also, please make sure if you do go over to YouTube, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Doesn't matter. Activity counts. Yeah, we had a fair amount of drama with the videos today, or last night and this morning on Facebook. Without getting too much into the weeds, but just so you know what some of the issues are, because you'll notice that there's a number of the videos that we just did that are no longer on, like the beer stream we did last night. A beautiful beer stream, we deleted that. We had to delete the walk and talk, coffee walk and talk, where we did all the announcements. I mean, we have all the winners already noted, so that's not an issue, but we had to take that stream down. And the one stream that I wanted to redo, and I am going to redo, is the Marigame Udon. That one was untouched. And what's happening, just to be very, very brief, Facebook is not ending the streams. So when we end the streams on YouTube, it ends, gets wrapped up, packaged, and it gets posted. Facebook just lets the stream run. So we had some streams on there that were 16 hours, 18 hours. I went back to a few previous videos from like 4 or 5 days ago. They were 68 hours long. And Facebook was not only not allowing us to stop them manually and trim them down, which they normally do, they were making inadvertent reels, the 30-second reels for the videos, and they had them all scheduled. There was like 15 of them that neither one of us, Terry nor myself, had done. And it's just kind of chaos. So I actually am doing this stream today right now a little bit as a test to see if we can get this to not repeat. So I know you just want good content. That's all you should be concerned about. But I just want to let you know, just in case you start looking for some of those videos and while they're gone, or the reason why they're gone. Yep. Lucille has her heart set on some brisket. Did you say today, brisket? But we're not sure. As a matter of fact, we're pretty darn sure that he's not going to be there. That's the LaCroix Hotel. I was just showing you that for a second. I'm going to keep this stream as an ongoing stream, but when we get to the food trucks, uh, we'll be silent for about 10 seconds. Then I'll just start it. I'll just start the stream. I mean, I'll just start the presentation if it's as if it's a new video, and then I'll edit it before or after it gets posted. That's the Holiday Inn. And I just out of curiosity checked those rates again, and you can check them yourselves maybe for December 1st or 2nd week in December. Those rates are pretty steep compared to what you get for a room quality and their location. I'm just saying. And the Ambassador was a much better deal. That's the Ambassador right there, or the Rome or Waikiki at the Ambassador, I should say. Hello, Scott. Sandy, good to see you again and again. Leanne, good to see you. You're a little shady today. Cat, I did not read the entire thread of messages, but it looks like Cat Roy was, their homestead was affected by the hurricane. If anyone knows about that, if you've seen her on here, you know, let me know. I don't know exactly what the extent of their damages are or were or anything like that, but if you guys know, let's let me know. You need an ocean swim today? Oh, they took the water out. The ducks love this fountain. I wonder what they're doing with it. Probably repairing it. It's been here a long time, and it needs a lot of repair. January 2025, yeah, I bet. I knew you meant a Holiday Inn. Sleep, or actually be out on a walk. That's what she likes the best. She likes to be out. And she's walked a lot, but it's easier for me to just carry her when we're trying to make a little time. I will tell you, I did listen to a number of the streams, and boy, I hate listening to myself. And I don't know how you guys put up with it, but I'm grateful and very appreciative that you do. But boy, I'm tough to listen to sometimes. Not sometimes, almost all the time. Wow. I appreciate you guys saying that you like the direct approach, you know, the candidness of the streams. I really don't know of another way to do it, to be honest with you. I mean, if I were a influencer type person, I would probably be more concerned about being polished and much more politically correct. But even for me, man, sometimes I hear some of the things I say, I'm like, man, you shouldn't have said that. But I stand by what I say, man. I really do. Even the mistakes and bumps and bruises and cuts and good, bad, indifferent, all that, I stick by it. So hopefully that's worthy of your time. I do appreciate that. All right, we're in Kalakaua, which is this main street. This lane right here that the bus just went down, that's the only west, or is that westbound? Kind of north-ish bound road on Kalakaua. The only lane, but Kalakaua goes straight that way, all the way through Waikiki, and it turns this way into Kahio, and Kahio is a 2-lane road. But right here at this corner right here is Kalakaua and Ala Moana Boulevard. Ala Moana Boulevard runs all the way down there around in front of Ilikai, as all of you know, around the Modern, past the Ala Moana Mall, all the way down for about 4 miles to Nimitz, and that's where the airport is. Well, I appreciate you guys saying that. Well, I know you guys like it because you stay around, but know that I am painfully aware. And I mean, Terry will tell me every single time when I say something that's not that's probably a little bit rough, but I stand by it. So I try and be as straight and honest as I possibly can. Actually, I don't like saying that. I am straight and honest with my reviews. I don't want to say as honest as I can be because that's just that's just how it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep this stream going. Like I said, it may sound a little bit weird, but it's going to be as if I'm going to cut off the stream. But I want to go around the food trucks here and then let you guys choose which food truck we're going to visit. And then we'll start. We're going to leave the stream going, but then we're going to act like it's a brand new stream, okay? Just to give you some bearings too, again, this is Kalakaua. That's out of Moana. That is a two-way street. You can take Kalakaua that way into Honolulu, and it crosses over right at not that first signal, but that red signal, the red light is Kapiolani. And Kapiolani is a road very much like Kalakaua, how Kalakaua runs all the way through Waikiki proper to all the hotels down there. Kapiolani runs all the way through Honolulu for the most part, almost all the way down to downtown Honolulu. Almost. Would you look who's here? Hopefully this is him. It says Texas Barbecue. If it's him, yes, it is. It is. It's his, Kemp. That's the guy. That's him. He's there. He's got a smaller booth. So that's Kemp Barbecue. He's not the most personable guy, so I'm not going to go up and tell him, ask him where he's been or why he's not here and da-da-da. The fact he is here, but he's got a smaller booth. I just hope he does good business. So I would like for you guys, if you remember, we went and we got his brisket and barbecue, and it was fantastic. Man, that's too bad. I'm really wanting to have some of that brisket, but I will forego that and get something else. So you guys let me know. We're going to do viewer's choice. Whatever it is you guys want to eat, that's what we're going to have, except for this vegan nonsense. So check it all out. Oh, look at that. Or the loaded fries. We're not going to have the loaded fries. Oh man, this whole place smells so good. I am so happy that they did this. They just did a really, really good job. That's the place I was hoping was going to be up. No, that place right next door in the red. That place too I was hoping was open. I mean, look at this. Goodness. See that? Bacon wrapped hot dogs? Shut up. That's what I was hoping they had, but they don't. How wrong would we be for doing brisket and barbecue again? I mean, I'd almost do that all again, but it would be kind of a busted let's eat, huh? Here, this taco place looks really good. So what is it you guys are thinking? What looks good? Lucille wants anything with fish in it or brisket. She'll have part of whatever I'm having. Wow, look at that. This isn't the one that has Colby. The one that has Colby is the place out by Giovanni's on North Shore. Nope, no huli huli chicken. Hey man, how are you? Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? The Thai. Gosh dang. So you get pad Thai, you get the noodles. They're $13. Shrimp is $15. That really looks good, does, with the shallots and all that. I know. Steve. Did anyone tell you? Anyone tell you the heartbreaking news? Are you talking, Steve, about the Kemp barbecue place we went to? Yeah, it does. It smells good and it looks good. Oh, it'll be the same. It'll be the same stuff though. It'll be the same meal that we had last time. I'd rather do something new just for you guys. Although we did do that lobster roll. I mean, I'm not trying to talk myself into it, but we did do that lobster roll a couple of times. If you want to do that brisket and sandwich, I'll do that. I mean, that was really. I'm seriously telling you, man. I thought about that meal several times. It was the best brisket I had ever had. The pockets looks good. I know those are good prices on the Thai. And this is like the poke. They call it like the poke shack here, but they have other things. They have poke. They have shrimp. The lobster roll here, you know, guys. I have to tell you now that I've had the lobster roll at Royal Lobster, this one's not that great. The taste on it was really good, but there's too much bread on it. I think we're going to try that Thai. That Thai really looks good. And we can always come back by. Now that I know that Kemp is here again, now I know that he's here, we will come back by. Let me just check this place out too, because I really like this place. I like to give them some business too. But they just have like burgers. No, this is always here, Andrew. These are, do you remember Ohana Hale that used to be over by, I think it was in Aia, I'm not sure, maybe by Pearl City, something like that. But it was an indoor place that had a bunch of kiosks, a bunch of little booths inside for a bunch of different cuisines. They shut that down. That was a huge building. They shut that down and put it in this building here. That building right there, but it didn't go over very well because the building's just too small. And then they acquired or they rented, I don't know, somehow made use of this lot over here, and they put, I think there's now 14. We counted the other day, 14 different food trucks. That looks good right there. The jumbo shrimp. What do you guys feel like? A jumbo shrimp, fried rice, bacon cheeseburger, or Thai? Your choice. We're at the corner of Kalakaua and Moana Boulevard. This is the food truck place. Remember we came here and we had that brisket right there from Kemp Barbecue? That's some of the best barbecue I've ever had in my life. Remember? That's where we are. We're just trying to get another place. Thai? Yeah, okay. I got you. Let's do the Thai. All right, I want to go and talk to this gentleman just very quickly if I can. Oh man, that poke with jalapenos. Dang, that looks so good. Hey. Hi there. I have a question about the pad thai. I have a question about the pad thai. The pad thai with shrimp is $15 for the whole thing, for the bowl, and then the curry with shrimp is also 15. Correct? Okay. How big is the bowl? About? Oh wow. Okay. All right. Can I order one then? Okay. Hang on. I'm going to go. I'm going to set her down. Then I'm going to come back and order from you. Okay. All right. All right, guys. This is where I'm going to just pause for a moment and then just start in the middle of the stream here like it's a brand new stream, okay? Give me 1 sec. I need to reset something here. It's going to sound weird to you because I'm just going to start off like we're starting off. Let me wait for these gentlemen to order. And for the leash police, I'm taking Lucille's leash off because she can't stand on a like that. She can't stand on one of those benches with a leash on her neck because could pull her off. Yeah, it's going to be too spicy for Lucille. We'll get her something else. I just was going to get it for her for a treat because she's already eaten salmon and chicken and corn and rice and everything this morning or late. She actually had it for lunch. That's what she had. All right, I don't want to. Hang on a second. I need to make sure this guy's not going to come over and bother Lucy while I'm here. He keeps wanting to come over and pet her. Okay. Okay, guys, here we go. Aloha, aloha, aloha. How many of you know where we are? We are at the food truck compound on Kalakaua and Moana Boulevard. There's the roads right there. There's Hilton Hawaiian Village. That's Kalakaua. That's Moana Boulevard. And we are going to have Thai. Let's check it out. Let's get some ordered up here. Hello. She thinks she's got some food coming to her. Hello. Could I get the curry with the shrimp, please?
Curry?
Yes.
The red, green, or Penang curry?
Whichever is spiciest.
Spiciest? Okay, Penang. And would you like to add a little extra spice to it? We usually don't make it spicy.
Maybe not your spicy, but my spicy. Yeah, yeah. Like I like it like if I go to a restaurant, I like it like an 8, something like that.
So Penang, shrimp Penang curry?
Yes.
Would that be all?
That's it. Oh, well, can I get anything to drink? Bottled water, please.
Oh, we don't have any bottled water. Sorry.
Anything.
That's
Would you have anything to drink? Huh? I'll have that. Doesn't matter. Lay one on me. Whatever you want to sell. Yeah.
It'd be $24 altogether.
Okay. Let me see.
So we'll be need to this.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh, Dennis, you make something refreshing for Rise and Shine? That's the hibiscus with the orange. And this will ring when your order's ready.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Something more sour.
I need that.
Yeah.
This guy was trying to come over here and talk to Lucy, and I got distracted and left my wallet up there. Hey, why are you licking your chops? There's going to be nothing in there for you. Maybe we'll get you like a piece of chicken on the way home. All right. So I don't know if you saw that, but that's a really a big bowl for $15. It's a big styrofoam bowl for $15. We'll see. And it was actually just because I didn't want to go over somewhere else to find a bottle of something to drink. They're making me one of these Hale cane juice mixed drinks. which I'm probably going to regret having because they look like they're just loaded up with. Oh, there it's the cane. Oh, okay. God, read it. Haleiwa cane juice. Wow. They have a bathroom on the inside. Oh, and you know what, Sandy and Janet, I forgot the baby wipes that you gave me. Janet and Sandra have an issue with me eating food after it falls in dog poop or not dog poop. That would be gross, but pigeon poop. Actually, it was on the stream over there when I had the bacon brisket. When some of the French fries I think fell in on the table where bird poop was, and I ate that, and they didn't like that. They said you should at least wash your hands. Of course, washing my hands wouldn't have helped that situation at all, but it gives you. Anyway, I forgot them. I didn't put them in my bag. It wasn't bird. It was like dry. It's like not like it's like this. See the counter like here, where you see some of it. It's like that. I should have wiped it off, I guess, but I didn't. The whole thing was set off when some of you old timers will remember when I set my coffee down on that early morning sunrise walk, and I went down that long pier, and the pigeons were all around my coffee. One came in and started pecking on it, and one jumped on top of it, and got loose, and so they pooped on my lid. I just wiped it off, and some of you guys were shocked by it, I think. Okay. Thank you. What is that? Perfect. All right. Thank you. I'll come get it in a second. Lucille senses her nose is going crazy. It's one of those things, guys. Believe it or not, I've had worse things in my mouth than that. So I figured, what's the harm? It's good to see them doing good business. Remember, we went to them before too. But at least I have wipes, but now I have to remember to bring them. There you go, Leanne. I appreciate that. So look at this. This has an orange in it, or a tangerine, and it's it looks good. Check that out. Can you see it okay? Let me come over this way so you can see a little bit more. These food trucks are open at varying times throughout the day. I think the earliest one is 8 o'clock. Yeah, I think the earliest one opens up at 8 o'clock, and I think the latest one is 10 o'clock at night or 10:30. Oh my God, that's actually pretty awful. Super, super sweet. Wow, that is super sweet. Ooh. Which is the hottest?
This one hot and
Hot,
sour.
hottest?
That's in the bottom.
Ah,
Hot. Hot, that's why.
okay. Thank you. Got it. That is way, 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 way too sweet. Oof. Wow. Let's see if we can not have to get more spice. So this was $25 for this and the drink. Let's see what we have here. Oh, wow. Wow, look at that. Boy, that smells so good. Man, is it hot. How good is that? That was only $15. Let's do it this way. Wow, that's a good portion for $15. Man, that is so heavy. Gee, many. And this is all, oh man, look at that. Jeez. Is Wendy Silva on here? Wendy, do you remember the place that I took you to that had the health hazard the next week after we went? Oh, I don't want to try that yet. Let me put it on there. This is much more. This is bigger. Gosh, look at the size of those shrimps. Let me try and see how spicy this is. That's a Girl Scout spice. Wow, that is really, really good. Let's try the shrimp. Oh. Wow, that is excellent, excellent, excellent. That is very, very good. That is really good. Boy, the vegetables are fresh. They're really crispy. You can't see them. Wow, those shrimp are really good. Can you see those okay? Out of the shade? It seems like they did not. I mean, I don't know if they did or not. I'm going to ask them. It seems like they didn't make the vegetables until right before, or maybe for this dish. I can't imagine they did, but boy, I mean, those vegetables are really crunchy and very fresh, not really soft and kind of soupy like you'd expect them. Wow, that is really good. Let's try just the rice. Wow, that is so good. Yes, Stream Killer. This is going to be right down the street from your place when you're staying at the Waikiki Inn. This is on Moana and Kalakaua Boulevard. It'll be a bit of a walk or a bit of a travel from the place over there off of Waikiki Beach Walk. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 shrimp in this, which is quite good. Wow. How far is it from the Ilikai? About a mile. About a mile. It's an easy walk. I'll show you. We'll finish this stream. And I'll show you proximity if you like. Wow. This is really, I mean, I don't know a better way to say it, but really good. restaurant quality. I mean, I don't know why you would think it'd be anything different, but that would be my notion, would be that it would not be as good as a good restaurant, just by virtue of it being, you know, in a food truck. But I mean, everything, I'm trying everything. The rice by itself with just the sauce is super, super good. And the price. So let's give it a score. Let's score this thing up. I think, like we said before, I think I agree that we have to give the atmosphere for these places the same type of value in my mind like we do to restaurants, but we have to understand what it is. So I think the atmosphere is good, because to me, I want to have an atmosphere like this when I come to a food truck. I should call it the expectation of atmosphere. The expectation of the atmosphere for a food truck is that it's open air. I wish they would clean the tables more because it doesn't look like they clean them at all. So I'm going to give the atmosphere a 3.5, 3.5. The atmosphere, the service, it was good. There wasn't anything good about it, anything bad about it. So I'll give it a 3. I would say the value, I think the value is a 4.5. I can't believe this is only $15. $15. I'm not going to put the drink in the mix because it's way overpriced. And I hate it. But I told him I didn't care what it was, so I'm not putting that cost of the drink. But for $15, I think the value here is a 4.5 for sure. The taste is no doubt a 4.5. No doubt a 4.5. Wow, that shrimp! I can't believe that shrimp is so good. No, it's not at all. And I told him, well, you heard what I said, or you may not remember, but I told him I usually like it on a scale of 1 to 10. I usually order it as like an 8 at a Thai restaurant. To me, this has almost no spice. I mean, it's very, very, very mild. But I'm not putting that off on them, because I could have easily just grabbed some of that chili sauce and put on here. But I didn't want to take the time. I didn't want to mess with it. And it doesn't really need it, to be honest. It doesn't need it. You know that Thai taste, that place that Wendy Silva and I went to at by Don Quixote? That's one of my favorite Thai places for a couple reasons. For the value and for the taste, this is as good as Thai taste. 100%. I mean, it's almost so mild that I'm not going to, but I would almost give a piece to Lucille. Very good. Yeah, I really, really like this. I really like it. Okay. So this was just the shrimp. Let me put the trash in there. This was just the shrimp curry. That's all it was. They also have pad thai. Now, I'd come back to the same place. I would not order this drink. I'm going to drink it because I need something to drink. But this is like a load of sweet water with handfuls of sugar in it. Oh my gosh, that's the sugar equivalent of a 15-pound bag of sugar. Oh my gosh, that's so much. Okay, Lucille, you didn't get. Whoop. You almost did it. You didn't get to have any. But how was it? How do you think it? How did it smell? Did it smell good? Good. All right, guys, that wraps it up. Hopefully, this gave you some insight as to some of the places you can see at this food compound here. Poke, lobster rolls, burgers, God forbid, vegan dishes. Hopefully you put this on your list of places to come. And if you do come, take photos, take videos, post it on the group. Let us know what you think. All right, guys, we'll be back in just a few moments. Aloha.